This was presented at the 7th Inter-Asia Popular Music Studies Conference held virtually, organized by Sunway University, Malaysia. Titled Music Heals, an Analysis of BTS's fan song Magic Shop. Fans are an integral part of a music artist's career. They are the ones who would take a keen interest in the artist and contribute to the artist's popularity. In return, the artist can show in various ways their appreciation to their fans for the enthusiasm and support. This can be in the form of fan events like meet and greets or conventions. The culture of fan conventions or meetings began as early as the 1940s. These are the events where fans of particular TV shows, movies, or even comic books participate in activities hosted by an organizer. In South Korea, fandom culture is well known in the music and anime industry. Fandom culture began in the 1970s and has since steadily grown in popularity. The culture exploded in the 2000s when fan clubs began emerging more frequently, reflecting the popularity of the first generation idol groups at their peak. It was also a time when the internet became much more developed and accessible in Korea. Artists found various ways to connect with their fans, holding fan meetings or events not only to interact with them, but also to show their appreciation for the support they receive. BTS was formed by a then small company, Big Hit Entertainment, and in the early days of the group in 2013, they met with fans in venues that had fewer attendees than a wedding reception. Not only that, the BTS members had to wear jerseys with their names printed on the back for fans and people to recognize and remember their names. Fast forward to 7 years later, their fan meetings now draw huge crowds. There were some 69,000 attendees at the BTS Fifth Master Magic Shop in June 2019 and 150,000 attendees in total at the Japan Official Fan Meeting Volume 5 Magic Shop across 1 weekend each in November and December 2019. BTS has written songs dedicated to their fans, with lyrics pronouncing "Thank you for being by our side for the last 3 years" from a track titled I Know, released during the band's 3rd anniversary. And "Thanks for believing in someone like me, dealing with all these tears and wounds" from their first official fan song titled 2-3. Based on that context, this article aims to analyze the music and lyrics of BTS's second official fan song, Magic Shop, found in 2 of the Love Yourself album series, Tear and Answer. The process of music writing can go through countless revisions with the help of collaborators, and BTS is known to write their own music and lyrics with the help of a songwriting team under Big Hit Entertainment. Through their songs, BTS tells stories of personal struggles and challenges, and share real stories of current agendas and trends in music. As shared by the band's producer P-Dog, that approach is how BTS amasses fans along their journey as music artists, and these fans grow with them every step of the way. Language has features of pitch, rhythm, and tempo, which are communicative emotions in speech. These features provide the basis for humans to have an innate musical sense, thus being able to feel the emotions through music without understanding the lyrics. With many hands involved in the composition of songs, it is fascinating how fans claim to feel connected to a song when it was written by so many people. Fans commonly share that they find solace and healing in BTS's songs due to the relatable factor that these songs have. So, how is it that the songs resonate so deeply with fans who claim that BTS has emotionally changed their lives for the better? It was with their Love Yourself album series that saw their fan base grow tremendously outside of South Korea. BTS albums have strong themes of youth, love, and empowerment. These thematic concepts have been one of the factors for the success of their trilogy series. In the Love Yourself trilogy, the group sings about the excitement of love, the pains of betrayal, and the enlightenment of self-love. In a narrative form, these songs, which contain social commentaries on how judgmental a society is, has made their music relatable universally and thus able to reach out to a wider audience. This is mixed with other styles like Latin, jazz, and rock, creating new experimental sounds and music styles. Lyrically, BTS writes mainly in Korean, with English words used sporadically. I ran a quick questionnaire participated by mainly Malaysians and Singaporeans, and 77.7% of the 198 respondents selected Magic Shop as one of their BTS feel-good songs. While the slower ballads lend themselves to emotional healing, their up-tempo songs help lift spirits and motivate listeners to carry on and power through difficult times. Magic Shop was primarily written by Jungkook, the youngest member of BTS, who wrote it with their fans in mind. The song lists three other BTS members who contributed to the writing of the lyrics, along with local and international collaborators. Jungkook mentioned in a press conference that the song is a message telling fans that when things get tough, one is welcomed to visit the Magic Shop. The Magic Shop visitors who come with concerns, worries, or fears are welcomed by the shop owners who offer advice by sharing their own stories and experiences. In this case, the store owners are BTS, and the visitors are their fans, also known as ARMY. The storyline of this song bears a slight resemblance to the book The Miracles of the Namiya General Store by Keiko Higashino. Magic Shop is written in a major key with 4 diatonic chords used throughout the entire song. The simplicity of the harmonic progression reflects one of the main characteristics of a pop style. The verse-chorus form is also a typical pop style structure, whereby the verse is rapped and the chorus sung. Magic Shop starts with a fade-in swoop, giving an auditory image of one being sucked into a realm standing at or in front of the Magic Shop. The opening melody is speech-like, with the soft baritone of member V. This is followed by the next phrase, which is melodically similar to the first, but with the more affirmative tenor voice of Jungkook. Even without understanding the translation or meaning of the words, the tone color and articulation of the selected members singing the melody gives listeners an auditory image of a possible meaning of the text that is being sung. At a tempo of 75 beats per minute, Magic Shop is on the slowest spectrum of a human heartbeat, which is between 60 to 100 beats per minute. This would give listeners a sense of unhurried calmness, although the sample beats used are groovy enough to reciprocate the rhythmic rap verses. In the rap verses, BTS tells the story of their relationship with ARMY. The first rap verse shares how BTS believes that the support they receive from fans can help the group overcome doubts from naysayers. Group member and leader RM raps that BTS and ARMY will fall back on each other for support no matter how big the fandom grows. The second rap verse opens with member J-Hope singing a repetitive melodic phrase referencing the stages of a flower's life cycle, similar to moments in one's life. Ironically, while the lyrics compare flowers at various stages of their bloom to the emotional ups and downs in the life, the melody is repeated in the four phrases of this second verse. Then member Suga raps about how BTS members always compare themselves to others, resulting in them being consumed by their own greed, which could also interpret that they do not want haters' words to hurt their fans. The pre-chorus has a soothing melody, with its phrase being sung in whispery tones by member Jin. The phrase is sung from the perspective of a fan, which then shifts back to BTS in the next melodic phrase, telling the fan to create an imaginary door. This is followed by the melodic phrase till the ending phrase of the pre-chorus, which is sung in a more assertive style by member Jimin. The ending of the phrase in the pre-chorus is the highest point of the entire song, which is uncommon in pop songs. So, with that highest point in the entire song introduced very early in the pre-chorus, it brings prominence to the importance of BTS's lyrics in their songs, highlighting that storytelling is the essence of their music. The chorus has a laid-back feel with repetitive pitches in the melody. The lyrics, which correspond to a stagnancy similar to a person relaxing, and followed by a stepwise ascending melodic line with the words, "You'll be alright," "Oh, here it is, Magic Shop." This presumably gives the assurance that everything is alright because the Magic Shop is a safe place. Musically, the diatonic melody and harmonies further support the familiarity factor to the auditory senses, giving listeners a sense of calmness. In the bridge, BTS shares how they too have fears of life's uncertainties. However, they sing that the answers to those fears and uncertainties are all within ourselves. In the song, BTS refers to themselves as the Magic Shop and ARMY the Galaxy. Both these words have significance for both BTS and their fans, and they occur at the highest point in the entire song. The word galaxy is mentioned 6 times throughout the song in both Korean and English. The word has more prominence in the bridge, particularly when the group comes together to sing in the final phrase, "You find the galaxy inside you." It gives a two-way emphasis that 1. The galaxy implies that self-belief is within one's self, and 2. Their fans, ARMY, are the most important people to them. Respondents shared that the melody and singing voices of BTS were the elements that made them feel happy and content. A respondent shared that the lyrics resonate strongly with her and she understood that the message was to not give up and that, to quote, "Even if today was a bad day, there is still a chance that tomorrow will be a good day," unquote. Other respondents also shared that this is their go-to song to lift their spirits. In general, the message mirrors a common saying that there is light at the end of every tunnel, and that the light is actually one's own self. From the beginning, BTS has always maintained that the narrative style of their songs is a way for the younger generation to relate to their music. The song Magic Shop does just that. It tells the story of a tired soul finding comfort in an imaginary realm. BTS reciprocates this idea by finding their own comfort and healing in their fans' ARMY. It is especially heartwarming when both artists and fans sing together, "So show me, I'll show you." BTS music, as enhanced with relatable stories in their lyrics, has brought healing to a generation of listeners and helped them understand themselves and each other. Music critics from Rolling Stones and Billboard have reviewed BTS's music positively, praising their storytelling technique in the lyrics and the new creative beats, sounds, and styles in their songs. It is clear that BTS does not only endear itself to existing fans, but also new listeners as they continue their music career. The sheer popularity of BTS remains a fascination to people who are unfamiliar with the group or K-pop in general. Is it really their music that has contributed to the hype surrounding them today? Or could it just be pure interest in the group that has gotten people to take notice of and unconsciously become fans? Nevertheless, the impact of BTS on the global music industry is largely credited to how their music resonates with fans across all ages, genders, and borders. BTS, since BTS is into the second cycle of their 7-year contract, there is much to look forward to and listen out for as they continue to work on their ever-evolving craft. It would be interesting to see where else can their music go now, since they have covered the themes of adolescents and young adults, self-doubt and self-love. One thing is for sure, to quote South Korean President Moon Jae-in, BTS melody and lyrics transcend regional borders, language, culture, and institutions. This suggests that future scholarly research on BTS should delve deeper into the storytelling technique in their lyrics and how they craft their music to share with their listeners and their fans' ARMY.